Hey, wonderful traders. I became profitable with one simple trading psychology rule and learned to avoid loss. So many years you're out there searching for this system, searching for that system, looking for the magic pill and trying to avoid loss. And avoid loss at all costs. That's the big thing we always do, avoid loss at all costs. And we're always looking at how much we can win. How much can we win on a trade? How much money can we make on each individual trade? And then you get these trading systems that everyone gives you and they say, follow these 15,000 rules or follow these 7 rules or follow these 20 rules and be consistent and make sure you make money. And you think, really? Is that all I gotta do to make $1 million? Throw $100 in and just like that, I'll follow these 7 rules and wow, there you go, I'm making a fortune. It doesn't work like that, guys. The stock market's a 50-50 game. When you take a trade, you have to understand that you've got a 50% chance of winning and a 50% chance of losing. That's as simple as it gets. There is no easy, simple solution. But I'll show you my trading system and I'll show you a solution to make things just a little bit easier for you in this video. Guys, it's Rob Guilty. It's logical trading. Trading is risky. Don't forget, traders do lose money. 80% of traders lose money, perhaps more. Sometimes 99% of traders lose money. And if you don't like losing money, don't trade. And while you're here, go check out my secret blog. I got a free trade in there for you every day, and it's totally free. I'm just giving it away, and there's a free Forex book and everything in there. Just go and check it out, guys. It's all for you. What is my system and how do I trade the stock market? Well, that's pretty easy because I'm going to show it to you right here. What I normally do is quite simply take a chart like this and then I'll just put it on a line chart because you get the points much easier when you go on a line chart. And I'll simply move it to a higher time frame. So there I was on the 4 hours, so I'm going to move it to the day, okay? And I'm just going to, let's take it down a bit so we get a bit more of a flat curve and easier to see. Now what you do is you simply look for 3 points. You need 3 points. Take my blocky, okay? And I want it as close as possible to the trade as I can get it because I actually want to trade. So let's have a look and see what we've got. We can put it in around about there. There's your points all lining up rather nicely, I think. Yep, that's perfect. And there you go. You've got looks like a support level. Then all you've got to do, guys, is take it back to the candle chart and then move it down a time frame where you were trading. So in this case, I was trading the 4 hour. Let me just make the chart a little bit more viewable so we can see what's going on. Now you can see we've actually got a possible long trade coming up here. Now the sniper entry is, right, I mean, you can go down further time frames. You can go down to 1 hour, you can go down to 15 minutes, you can go down to 5 minutes. I prefer to trade the 4 hour or the 1 hour. I'm going to just do it on the 4 hour here and show you. What I'll do is I'll wait for this price to come back into this level and then I'll take the trade and wait for it to get back to this profit level over here. So effectively the trade's going to look something like this. Buy in, take the trade long, and put a stop loss below the last low. I won't go all the way to the bottom here. I'll take it below that low, somewhere in the middle of this long green bar. And actually, if I see that my trade is invalidating down here, I'll simply get out. If I see my trade as being more successful up there, I'll simply trade more, add to the trade. And that's as simple as the sniper entry gets. It's as easy as that. You can also use, for example, let's just remove these drawings. You can take a trend line, draw a trend line in, and you'll see there's actually a lot of confluence on this trend line right about there. And if you want to see if this is a good channel or not, you can just take the trend line. I don't know if you can do it here. Yes, you can. Just move it up a little bit and see if it's kind of lining up somewhere down here on about 3 or 4 points. And it is. Yeah, there you go. You have got some sort of confluence on top. So you have got a channel So you can actually draw a channel in here. And you have actually got a channel. Now, if it trades in that channel, it's going to come down to where your support level was, bounce off there and go all the way back up to 137 up at the top there most likely, or it could come up to about 136. It's a fantastic trade. So that is my perfect trading entry. That's how I operate. That's how I manage my risk, because as you know, I'm a big thing about managing your risk, because that's how we trade. That's the only rule you need to trade, guys. Manage your risk. So now that you've seen the system and you understand what it's all about, what are we talking about at the end of the day? What is the one thing you got to do to make sure that you avoid loss in the stock market, to make sure that you stop losing money? Well, one of the big things is, guys, stop chasing your wins. Stop trying to work out how much you're going to win. Start working out how much you're going to lose. So, how much risk are you going to take? How much money are you going to lose on this trade? Because that's how much the trade's going to cost you. The money that you put down on the trade is how much that trade is going to cost you. And if you lose that money, that's how much you've spent. End of story. But if it wins, bonus, you made some money. In other words, the one simple thing you got to do is manage your risk. If you manage your risk, if you take less losses and you make more on your wins, you will be successful. If you decide you're going to risk $100 on a trade, that's it. That's what you're risking. If you're risking $100, at least try to be making $200 or $300 on the trade, on a profit. Because if you lose that 100, the next trade you're going to be trying to make it back, and that's revenge trading. You don't want to do that. So pay for the trade. If you lose, walk away. What I normally do, if the trade's invalidating, I'll actually get out kind of early because it's just an invalid trade. But if I still feel that the trade could work out, I will still stay with that trade and I'll still trade it. So the basic thing to avoid loss, guys, manage your risk. The more risk you manage, the less money you will lose. Best loser wins, eh? That's a saying that comes from Tom. Best loser wins. It's actually fantastic. It's so true though, so true. If you can take your losses and you can handle your losses and keep them small, you will be a big winner at the end of the day, and you will make some money on the stock market, because that's what it's all about, guys, making money. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and watch the last video. Till next time, guys. Bye.